Would you like some more coffee, Nola?
Oh, no, thank you, Mrs. Renfield. I'm fine. You know, it was sure strange having dinner at that table all by myself tonight.
Perhaps you'd rather have your dinner on a tray in here, or in your room till Mr. McCord returns.
Oh, really? It's too much trouble. No, thank you. It's okay. What I was wondering, though, is if you're sure Mr. McCord didn't say how long he'd be gone.
He never does. He can't know until he reaches his destination what's involved. But it's no trouble at all to take a tray to your room. And once you reach your period of confinement, you'll want to have it there anyway.
Did poor Rosa always have her meals on a tray during her confinement?
To whom are you referring?
The girl that used to work for you when you lived at the monastery in Italy?
I couldn't understand why you were referring to her as poor Rosa.
Because that is how Mr. McCord referred to her.
Really? Well, I can't imagine why. She was a very happy girl until...
Until what, Mrs. Renfield?
Until her parents found her and insisted that she go home to have the baby.
I thought her parents were furious with her.
What? Yes. Well, they were at first, but they changed.
Well, now, how could she manage to have done an inventory if she was gone by the time that you and Mr. McCord were ready to leave?
We decided to leave at the same time that she decided to go home to her parents in Rome.
Rome? Oh, I see. Mr. McCord told me that she was from Florence, and I remember thinking how odd that was to have a city named after a girl's name.
Now, why do I get the feeling that you're trying to trap me into something? It's no business of yours where poor Rosa came from.
Aha! There, you said it, poor Rosa.
I think I've played your little game quite long enough, Nola. Now, I am finished with my evening duties, and I intend to spend my time constructively by reading in my room. I suggest that you turn your time to similar advantage instead of wasting it by speculating on the past. Good night.
Gracie. Oh, Gracie, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, because you're the only one that doesn't think I'm crazy when I say that there is something going on out here on Thornway Road.
Jackie and Justin seem to worry as much or more about Philip than they would a child of their own.
No, I haven't thought that much about it. I mean, I know that Jackie's very devoted to him for when she was married to Alan.
I know that. Oh, excuse me a second. I'm going to talk to Josh. Josh?
Oh, Vanessa, hi. Look, I'm really sorry. I knew I had told Trish that I'd be here earlier than this, but things went crazy at the office after you left.
I take it Amanda was still burning the midnight oil until further word from Alan.
Yeah, well, it was even a little bit more than that tonight. Lieutenant Wyatt came by and was in close conference with Amanda and Jennifer for a couple of hours. In fact, he was still there after I left a little while ago.
Hey, how you two doing?
Tony, just great, thanks.
Ah, I can't tell you how happy I was to see that you two were coming back to see us again.
What did Lieutenant Wyatt want? Why was he there?
I'm not really sure. Look, excuse me for a minute. I want to say hello to the Nelsons.
Oh, well, anyway, listen, I couldn't get your table in the main dining room, but once Floyd starts singing, I'll move you right in there.
Come on, Tony, there must be something available in the main dining room for the Nelsons.
No, Josh, there really isn't.
Look, listen, this is just fine. We'll take that table right over there next to B and Floyd. That's fine. Thanks.
Okay.
Bring the Nelsons a good bottle of wine, will you, please, Tony?
Yeah, Gracie, I know I should say goodnight. Yeah, it's just I wish you were here, that's all. Yeah, I'm going to take your advice, and I'm going to watch TV or read a book if I don't feel like going to sleep. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I wonder what an old bat like Renfield would read. Probably one of those sexy... History of the Legend of Vampire? Traveling through Transylvania. Well, whoever wrote this book autographed it to Mr. McCord. Personally.
Is something wrong?
Look, I don't want to cause any trouble, but, because I'm really crazy about Trish, but this brother of hers, he really bugs me, you know? When he's got a way of snapping his fingers and giving orders, it just gets on my nerves.
Listen, don't let Josh bother you. He's very young, and he's spoiled, and he's trying to assert himself.
Well, let him assert himself on someone else, not me.
Well, I'll be glad to speak to him if you want me to.
No, I don't want that. That'll just make things worse. I'll handle this in my own way.
Okay. Where's Katie?
I put her in a cab to go home. She got an early shift at the hospital, so she had to leave right after Floyd was done.
All right. If you need me, I'll be with Ed.
Thanks.
So Justin said he might take tomorrow off. He wants you in a little earlier than usual, okay?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, it's after 11. I guess we should take off now. Morgan, you ready?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. There must be some mistake. See, we didn't order these.
No, they're the compliments of Mr. Lewis.
It's very generous tonight. First a bottle of wine with dinner and now drinks.
Yeah, too generous.
Oh, Kelly, don't be so paranoid. He's just trying to be friendly. He's new in town, and he doesn't know...
Hi, excuse me. I have to go in a little while. It's so good to see you looking so happy. Can I steal your husband for a minute and have a little talk with him?
Of course.
Come on.
Josh, thank you for the drinks. It was very generous of you.
Oh, I was happy to do it. May I sit with you until your husband comes back and makes me leave?
Sure.
Honey, you know I don't have to tell you how sorry I am about what Nola tried to do to you.
Bea, look, I know. And, I can't tell you how much I appreciate the fact that you came to me and told me about it. It must have cost you a lot with you being your daughter and everything. My life could have turned out very differently if you hadn't come to me when you did.
Well, I felt it was the only thing I could do when Hillary came and told me the truth. Look, I can't possibly expect you to forget what Nola did. What I wanted to say was that she's trying to start a new life for herself and for the baby, and who I'm really worried about is Floyd. I'm afraid he's going to find out.
Well, don't worry. He won't hear it from Morgan or from me. We both decided never to tell him.
I'm glad to hear that. See, he really believes that baby was conceived in love, Kelly, and he thinks the only reason that Nola wouldn't marry him was that he couldn't give her the lifestyle that she wanted, and it would just kill him if he found out what she was up to.
You're not going to have to worry about that. I mean, everybody cares much too much about Floyd to ever hurt him that way.
I'm glad you told me that. I worry about it a lot. Listen, real soon you bring your bride over and have dinner with us, okay?
Yeah, count on it.
I'll see you.
Well, I guess we should pay the check and then get on home, huh?
Oh, it's all taken care of.
Well, no, I can't let you do that.
Oh, come on, it's already been put on my tab. You can repay the favor sometime by giving us some advance notice so we can know when to book you again.
Well, I won't make a federal case out of it, but I just want you to know that we didn't come in here expecting to be treated any other way except for regular paying customers.
Now, we should pay you for bringing your lovely wife in here and dressing the place up. Good night to both of you.
Come on, let's go. Ed, Vanessa, good night.
Good night.
See you
Morning. You want to stay a little bit longer, right? Because I want to go call up Lieutenant Wyatt and see if there's any more news from Tenerife.
All right. I just wonder what he's meeting with Jennifer and Amanda about behind locked doors.
Something to do with Alan, I'm sure.
Vanessa, your dad just called, and it sounds urgent. He's on the phone in the office.
Oh, thank you.
He's on line 1.
Pilot fly into our rendezvous spot at the appointed time, but Alan wasn't there.
You have to go back there, wherever it is, and find Alan. My father's out there searching for him, too.
If I pick up your father as well, it will mean certain arrest for Alan. Besides, I can't get the copter we rented up to that altitude.
Alan, you've got to be all right. You've just got to be. And you, Dad.
Honey, I thought I heard you moving around out here.
I just couldn't get any sleep last night. I have too many things on my mind.
Yeah, I know. It's so chilly. Here, let me get this for you. You better put it on. Hope, where did this come from? Well, this must be the map that shows where Alan and Michael were headed, the one the police need to try and find them. Well, honey, where on earth did you get it?
Muchas gracias por toda su ayuda.
Pero, señor, usted no está bastante bien para irse.
No, además tengo que irme. ¿Cómo puedo ir a este sitio?
Pues, desde aquí, detrás de esas montañas. Oh, y a través de un gran desierto.
How long a journey is it from here on foot, would you say? ¿Qué distancia a pie?
6 horas.
6 hours? 6 horas?
Oh, es muy peligroso.
Yes, I know it's dangerous. But I must. Tengo que irme. Oh, muchas gracias, señora.
No hay de qué, señor.
No,
Ay, no, señor,
por favor,
no podemos
sí,
aceptar eso, no.
Salva mi vida.
No, señor, no hay de qué. Que le vaya muy bien, señor. Dios lo bendiga.
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Ande con Dios.
Gracias.
Believe it. Somebody stole my supplies. No water, no food. Still have several hours in that hot desert sun ahead of me. As it is, I'm a day late. For all I know, Alan's already gotten to that rendezvous point at the base of Tete, been picked up. Can't go back and mean dying in that desert. I have no choice. I have to move on.
This has been the award-winning Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest. Men's fashions by Yeager International Shops.